Like all habits, the stuttering habit tends to have a bit of what you might call a human-like personality, meaning it wants to retain power and control because it doesn't want to relinquish its position of influence over your life. The stuttering habit, we could even say, dislikes being ignored. Uh, and it's kind of like a child who, when you give a child insufficient attention, that very often that child will protest and look for new ways to bring its influence and power back into the situation so that that child can get more attention. It might, depending on the child, he might do it more directly or more indirectly. And so, in much the same way, these habits that we have, including the stuttering habit, they tend to really have this human-like personality about them. Almost, you could even say, a survival instinct about them. So now this can help us really understand why that when you start to improve your speech, that all of a sudden you may start stuttering on a sound that you never even struggled with before. And this happens quite often to people. And that's it can be destabilizing. It can be very frustrating. Like, what the hell? I started putting in work and really trying to improve, and now I'm stuttering on a sound that I didn't even, or a word that I didn't even used to ever struggle with before. What's going on here? And so that's just an example of very likely what's happening there in many cases is a protest of the stuttering habit. It's protesting the attempt to fade it out of the power, the position of power that it once held. And perhaps because the stuttering habit is no longer able to rely quite as well on its normal mode of operations of directly causing the stutters in the same way, it might try to regain access through the back door, and perhaps an effect of that could be you start struggling on a sound or a word that didn't used to be a problem. So what I'm describing here could very easily be categorized under the umbrella of what many psychiatrists have called something like resistance to therapy. And there's no reason to assume that stuttering and attempting to become more fluent as a speaker would not cause the same kind of resistance that many people experience in psychotherapy. This resistance, with all its dynamics and with all its complexity, is precisely what makes it so difficult to predict exactly how long it's going to take, because the resistance itself is a very individualized process that is distinct to you. And it's impossible to pin down perfectly exactly how long it's going to take because you're an individual.